Hi friends, welcome to Specsnex. Till date you have seen me within the studio. That means I have reviewed all the gadgets for you like mobile phones, Fire TVs, TV, etc. But today we are out in the field. We got a bigger gadget for you to review. Let us see how big a gadget we have for you for the review today. Today we are going to review the Kwid 800cc petrol version. Today I have with me my friend Ayan Das. He has got this Kwid in the last week only. So today we got his car with him to show you the review of Kwid. I will just focus on the Kwid now. Hi friends, today we have Ayan with me. Ayan is there with me with this beautiful car. As you can see, this is the Kwid petrol version 800cc RXTO, that is RXT optional version, that is the top end version of the petrol variant. Ayan, congratulations for your beautiful car.
Thank you so much.
As we were discussing that the Renault Kwid you have bought, so would you like to share your thoughts why you have bought this car and not the other cars which are available at this price range?
Sure,
Like that.
sure. I'll give you a little brief. See, the first thing I would like to give a little details about this beautiful Renault Kwid that I bought around a week back. So this is the Renault Kwid 2019 version, okay, which comes with a whole lot of features that you will see later on in the video. Apart from all the mandatory government specifications which were laid down by the government of India from the transportation department as well. Okay, so this is an RXT optional variant, okay, of the Renault Kwid. It's a manual transmission vehicle, okay, with 800cc power. Okay, it's not a 1.2 liter 1 liter engine, it's an 800cc engine. Okay, but this is a top variant of the RXT model, which comes with the basic features of ABS, comes with anti-lock braking system that you all know, and airbags on the driver's side, okay, as well as power steerings and power windows on the front, okay, and manual windows on the rear. And apart from that, it comes with a fully digital cluster of this thing. Your console is fully digitalized, okay, wherein you get to see all the details whenever you are traveling. Okay, the speedometer, the odometer, the fuel meter, distance to empty, distance to what is the last mileage that you have been getting from your car, okay, from your vehicle. All these things have been nicely and beautifully managed inside the small digital cluster of console that has been given. And the main feature of this vehicle is that it comes with a 7-inch touch screen, which is very important at this point of time, because every day when we are traveling daily basis, okay, we need to connect it with your mobile phones, okay, to check the calls, to get the messages, whatever it is coming. So right now what Renault has done, they have very intelligently, to get the market of course, they have introduced this model with the 7-inch touch screen, okay, and it's a very good receptive touch screen wherein you can connect it with your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and you get all the notifications that are there on the touch screen, along with the navigation, along with the Google Maps and everything that comes on your touch screen, which makes it very important for all the people who are driving not only in the city but also outside the city when you are going on a long vacation, or whenever you are going for a long drive, when you are traveling from one city to another, you need to take the help of the Google Maps. So you can take it take it up to the on the touch screen, and you can use that. And apart from that, this vehicle, this particular Renault Kwid is the highest ground clearance that it has, which is 180 millimeters. And apart from that, whatever we see new in this segment is that in this 2019 version is that the front grills have been given as chromes, okay, and it comes with the fog lamps as well, which was not there in the previous version. So these are the new things which Renault has actually added, okay, in the 2019 Kwid. Okay, so before I took this decision of getting this Renault Kwid, I had actually compared with 2 or 3 other cars which are there in this particular segment of hatchbacks, with one of which was Santro. Santro has come up with this new model, and along with that, since I was having a Maruti Alto previously, so I was again keen on getting into the Maruti Alto K10 version as well. So I compared these two vehicles as well. Okay, I had taken test drives of these two vehicles, and I had compared the features of these two, like, cars apart from the Renault Kwid. And there are certain features which I like, which had actually impressed me in this Kwid. And for that reason, why I thought of getting this new vehicle is because of the tire size and the dimension of the tires that Renault is giving with this version of the Kwid. It's much bigger than compared to whatever you are getting in Maruti Alto K10 or even in the Santro newer version. And second thing is that this is the top version, which costed me around 4.6 lakhs on road Kolkata. But then if I had to go for the top model version of the Santro, it would have costed me something around a lakh more or 90,000 more than, with all the features which are there in it, which is the touch screen as well as the cameras and everything that is inbuilt in this vehicle, and which was lacking majorly in the Alto K10 version. So that is the reason why I decided that with so many power pack features which are there, okay, and the engine displacement and everything so good, I decided to go for this particular vehicle.
So friends, let us see in details all the features he has explained in our video.
Okay, so in this 2019 version of the Kwid, some of the new features that Renault has actually added is this particular fog lamp, okay, which is there in the top version, which is the RXT optional version. And this panel of headlight remains the same as it was in the previous models of Kwid as well. And what they have changed is this front grille panel, which they has given as chrome. Okay, it was a mesh, honeycomb mesh kind of a design that they had. Now they had made it much more of a razor kind of a look. Okay, and the Renault badging in the diamonds, okay, which is there in the center. Now coming to the tires are of a 13-inch, which is of a steel radial tire. You don't get alloy wheels with it, but optional, if you want to change it according to your preferences, you can definitely change it. But these are normal 13-inch, which is of a 180 ground clearance, which is the highest in this particular segment. The ORVMs are not electronically controlled, neither do have any kind of a joystick inside where you can control it. This is one drawback of the Renault Kwid that I would say, because this would have been really great if you could have controlled it from internally. Otherwise, every time you have to roll down the window, you have to change the position of your mirror ORVM, and you have to adjust it manually. So that is something. These are the very normal kind of door clusters that they have given, okay, to door opener clusters. This is there in the Renault Kwid 800 version without any graphics or without any stickers. Okay, it comes normally with the vehicle. Here you get the RXT badging of the Renault at the back. Okay, it gives you the RXT badging. On the back, if you go on the back, then you would see this normal blinkers as well as the tail lamp, the shape of the tail lamp, which remains the same throughout in every Kwid. Okay, and at the back you get the Renault badging out here with the Kwid badging out here, which is in chrome. And which is the major feature that they have added is a back camera, which is a back parking camera that they have added in this particular vehicle of the RXT optional version. Okay, which you also get in the Climber as well. So it gives you, when you go into the inside details, we will also cover on this particular camera's features. Now let's come to the boot. Now this boot is of 300 liters, which is one of the biggest in this segment. No other car gives you a boot of 300 liters, wherein with this boot space you can put in 2 bags or 1 suitcase and 1 bag easily if you are traveling outside the city with your family or something for for 2 days or 3 days. You can always use this particular space, which is one of the biggest features that Renault has actually added in the Kwid. Then below this is the place where you keep your stepneys and everything, with the tire opening tools and the tool kits and everything and inside that. and it also comes with a tray. Now coming to this side, it's almost the same side, identical to the other side that you had been getting. You get the Renault RXT badging, Kwid RXT badging out here, the fuel lead, and the normal door map, door handles and everything. On the other side, yes. Compared to Maruti and everything, all the other vehicles, the fuel is on the right side. So Renault has done a little bit of a cost cutting, but it is a very intelligent cost cutting, I would say. The reason is that they have given a single blade wiper, which actually cleans the entire surface of your windshield very properly. In one way, it is a very advantageous kind of a thing. The reason is, in the double system of wipers that we have, you get a little bit of a cut marks in the windshields. But here in the single wiper blade, you don't get that, and the clarity, the cleanliness is also very proper. That is what Renault has done majorly.
So till now we have shown you the exterior of the car. Now we will go into the engine part of the car, and then we will move our review to the interior of the car. Now let us find out what's there in the engine. So as we know, this is a 800cc engine. So see, this is the engine part. I will give you a close look of this. This is the main engine of this car. So this is an 800cc engine. It gives you a maximum power of 54 PS and a maximum torque of about 72 Newton meter.
I would like to add certain details to this. What Renault has actually done a lot of good things about this engine is that in the previous versions of the 2017 or the 2018 Renault, okay, the reviews that you also see in YouTube, you see that most of the people, they complain, or even the user have complained about the engine noise which you can get from the cabin. So what Renault has done really good with this 2019 version is that they have given a very good insulation padding out there, which means now this insulation padding actually makes it a much more soundproof kind of a cabin inside, okay, when you are actually driving the vehicle. So this is something which Renault has really improved upon. These are the also insulation panels which have been given inside, so that there is a lot of engine noise cut off which happens inside when the engine is revving. So these are certain things. It comes with the battery, normal battery, which is the battery and the fuse box. And apart from that, it's a normal.
This is the engine oil, this is the brake oil, and this is the, I think, the wiper. Oh yeah. As we were explaining, that people have been complaining about Renault about the engine noise. So let us see, is there any noise, or it's just a myth that Renault car gives you huge noise. See, you can hear the noise. This is at par with any other car. This much of noise is audible in any other car, whether it's a Maruti car or a Hyundai car. I don't think there is any additional noise or some kind of noise that concerned about or avoiding this car for excessive noise of this engine. So now let us move into the interior of the car. We will show you the dashboard, the seat cover, and how much leg space is there inside the car.
So now friends, we are inside the vehicle, and I'm just going to switch on the ignition, wherein you will be able to get a lot of details about what we are getting in this entirely digital cluster meters. Okay, so what Renault has done previously also in the Kwid, they had this first in the class digital speedometers, and this entire cluster is digital, okay, wherein you can see the total kilometers run. Now this is the tank fuel tank meters, and apart from that, here you are getting all the signs of your battery, power steering malfunction, engine immobilizers, okay, airbags and everything you get in that. Okay, so in this dashboard, which is very cleanly done up, okay, you get this piano black finish, okay, with this chrome sidings, okay, that you get. And also in this digital console meters, you get a chrome out here, okay, you get a lot of chrome in the middle, okay. This is a piano finish black in the steering. Steerings are very good to grip, and they have got thumb rests also, which is very important whenever you are driving either in city or in the long run. These are the AC vents that you get, okay, the open and the close. Here also, like you get a lot of chrome work done out here, okay, in the ACs. Same is on the side ACs also, where you get a lot of chrome work done along with the chrome panels out here, okay. Now in this cluster I will switch on, okay, and you will see how it revs up, okay. Now the engine is running, okay. You get a seat belt alert, okay, because I'm not wearing the seat belt, we are not driving, that is the reason, okay. So the moment both the passengers and the driver's seat belt alerts are there, okay, inside it. Now it comes with the airbags, okay, out here. Coming to the central panel, which is the best in the class, is this 7-inch touchscreen display, which comes with Android CarPlay, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay features. Okay, so I will show you in a moment how it actually works. But first, let us show you this climate control section, wherein you get the AC button. This is the climate, the temperature control button. This is the fan speed button. Okay, and this is the interior and the exterior airflow movement. And then again, we have got the five modes by which you can change the direction of the flow of the air. Below this is the hazard lights, okay, the power window buttons for the left side and the right side, and this is the central locking button, wherein if you push it, the central locking automatically happens. Okay, and since this is a manual version, manual transmission version, so this particular segment is there. This is for the automatic version, wherein you get the jog dials for the automatic ones. So here in this particular segment, in this car, you will get an auxiliary power out and a USB, which is a fast charging USB socket. Okay, with this you can connect to your smartphone. And again, Renault has given a lot of space in this particular car. Whether you are driving, sitting, moving, whatever, you can use a lot of space. You can keep a bottle out here, small bottle out here, your coffee cups, everything out here. Okay, you get a 12-volt charging socket out here to connect your any other accessories that you want to connect out here. Okay, apart from that, you get a storage space out here where you can keep your coins and all these things that you want to. And the best thing that you get in this particular segment is there is a trunk. I mean, there is a storage space out here, which is very good. It is a very good utility thing out here. Okay, on the top you get one middle storage where you can keep your purse, where you can keep your sunglasses, you can keep your normal spectacles and all. And again, you get one more additional storage unit wherein you can keep your car documentation, car documents, and everything. Okay, so that is more of the entire thing. And these are the very normal kind of wipers and car cleaner toggles that you get. On the right hand side also you get the normal headlamp toggles and the fog lamp toggles and the indicator toggles. So these are the very normal things that you get. In the front again there are two speakers which are attached to it, one on the left and one on the right. The sound of the speakers are in this particular segment of the car is really good. It's not great, I would say, but yes, it serves you the purpose for which it is given. On the front, you get this lamp, okay, reading lamp, which is very kind of a normal thing in every car of this particular segment is. And you get this mic, okay. So whenever you are connecting your smartphone with this infotainment system, you get a call or something, you get the notification out here. So whenever you are talking to someone, this mic catches your voice. So this is something which is not there in any other segment of the car. And Renault has done a lot of other features also, given a lot of features also in this Renault Kwid version, 2019 version, whereas they have given a lot of storage on the driver side as well as the co-driver side, co-passenger side also. You get the chrome finished door openers, okay, which is there. It is there on both the sides. It is there on all the four doors. Okay. And again on both the sides you get the storage space. Here you can easily accommodate two 1 liter bottles, and apart from that you can keep a lot of other details like magazines, newspapers and all these things. You can keep it in that particular segment. So this is all in all is a very compact console, I would say, that dashboard, I would say, which makes it a much more intelligent vehicle. Now I will connect you with this is a 7-inch touch screen panel. Okay, that is one of the best in the class. Okay, and you don't get it at this price range in any car. So I'll switch it on. I will show you how it works. So now these are the volume toggles. Okay, which is the volume toggles. Okay. Now my Bluetooth device is connected, so it automatically detects. You get the radio, the media, okay, the phone, and settings. Well, which you can detect the console. Now, what I can do is I will connect my smartphone, okay, with this to show you how the Android Auto works. Okay, I have connected this with the USB, and now I am connecting it with my smartphone. So once I connect it, it automatically detects Android Auto because it is already pre-installed. So what I do, I click here. Okay. See, it pops up. The screen pops up and it shows you the entire information of the Android Auto, what you get. So here is the direction that you get. Okay. The navigation system. It is the call features. Okay. Then it is the main screen. Okay. Here, if you press, you get all the details, which are the songs you want to play, whether it is Amazon Music or whatever you want to play, you can get all the details from there. Okay, like here you get Amazon Music, Gaana, Google Play, podcast. Okay, this is the call function. Okay, from which you can make calls. You will get receive calls also. You get all the details of your previous calls, missed calls, and everything. This is very important in our kind of daily commute. Okay, because the map is something which is a really wonderful feature that they have added with this touchscreen facility, wherein you get all the push to talk facilities also if it supports your smartphone. So you get the push to talk and you will say that okay Google, take me to this particular place, and that actually shows up. So that is there. Okay, like now you can see how my map is popping up. So now if I want to go to the main segment, I want to switch it off. So when I get calls, notifications, whatever, okay, I automatically get it over there. And this touch is also really good. It's not not super, I would say, but it serves the purpose. As I say, in the entry car segment of this particular class of the cars, this is something which is very unique that you get in the Renault Kwid RXT. So now you can see from the side, the posture, the sitting comfort, the seats are really good. Okay, you get bucket seats with this side paddings, which makes you very comfortable, whenever you are driving, either in the long distances or even in the cities. Okay, so Renault has done a really good job in terms of giving these kind of bucket seats, which are integrated headrests. Okay, that is there. For my kind of a build, which is around 5.4, 5 feet 4 inches, I would say this is something where I can see the front very clearly whenever I am driving. Okay, it gives me a very good understanding of the sides also. Okay, so I'm very comfortable sitting here. Okay, you get enough of leg space out here. Okay, to control it. Okay, and the seating posture and the comforts. Okay, the thighs, the under thigh rests and everything are very well done in this particular segment. At this entry level segment of the hatchbacks. So here also you see a lot of legroom. Okay, my front seat being a little bit on the front, on the front side. Okay, so it is a little adjusted, but still you get enough of legroom. You get a lot of headspace out here. Okay, and you get to see a lot of space where you can freely move your feet. Even though if you see this particular seat is moved backwards, still if I go to this particular place, okay, then you will be able to see that I am very comfortable putting my legs out here, and I get a lot of space without any cringing or any kind of a cribbing that I have to do. The seats are all comfortable for any kind of journey that you take, whether it is in the city, the family, and it's really wide compared to the other segment of the cars, because here a normal build 3 people can sit easily. That is something which Renault has done in a very wonderful way. And the headspace is also good. Okay, in the same you don't get any kind of power windows here. You get the normal roll down windows and the roll up window kind of knobs, and the chrome door openers. Okay, and this close lever to close it. You don't get any kind of a storage in the back. In the back seats you don't get any kind of a storage to keep any of your bottles or something.
So you have seen the review by this. So you have seen this review of this Kwid RXT petrol version 700A of 880cc car from Ayan. So now we are showing the leg space that is available in this car. Ayan was 5 feet 4 inch height with a medium build, and whereas I am a 100 kg guy with the height of about 5 feet 11 inch. So let us see the leg space that is available for a huge build person like me. So you can see I am in this car in my comfortable sitting position. So the steering wheels are great. I have no problem in holding the steering wheel or even to maneuver inside the inside this cabin. So I have enough leg space here. Out there you can see there is more than 4 inch space. I do not have any problem in accessing the gear or the clutch or the brake. Everything is fine. The space is very well managed inside this car. So now I will show you the back seat, okay, of this car, keeping the position in this driving seat. My height is 5 feet and 11 inch. So keeping the driving seat position for a person of 5 feet and 11 inch, I will show you the back space of this car. Well, so now I am at the back side of this car, that is the back seat. So as you can see that there is a little bit of space crunch when a person of 5 feet and 11 inch or above 6 feet a person will sit. The headroom is clear. There is no problem with the headroom. But yes, there is a small lacking in the space of the back seat. But yes, you can easily sit it. Okay, there is a curve of this. There is a curve at the front seat. So there is no problem with the leg room. Yes, your legs will touch the front seat, but you have a very soft cushion out here. So there won't be any problem sitting of a well-built person or a excessive built person like me. So there won't be any problem when a well-built person sit at the back side of the car, and there is enough space. 3 person would be tough for a person like me, but 2 person can sit very well in this car at the back seat. The leg space is good. The under thigh support is also good. See, the under thigh support for me comes till here. So you can see it has maintained a very well under thigh support. So that's all for this seat, and now we will show you the exterior of the car.
Important feature that Renault has given is that they have given a 12-volt power charging socket out here on the rear seat as well for the rear passengers to charge their mobile phones. It is not there in any of the segmented cars of this particular hatchback, entry-level hatchbacks. So it is really helpful, if passengers who are sitting on the back, they need to charge their mobile, they can connect it over here and they can charge their mobiles. They don't have to connect it to the front seats or something. The driver is actually using the GPS by connecting to the Android Auto or something. So these are some of the very unique features that Kwid offers you in this entry-level hatchback segment.
So as we know, this boat is more than about 300 liters, or it's about 300 liters, I think.
Yes, it is 300.
But it looks like it's more than 300 liters. So now we are inside this Kwid. And now we will show you of the driving experience of Kwid or a traveler's experience at the back seat of the Kwid. So let us go ahead and see how the experience is inside the Kwid.
So we fire up the engine, okay. So as you can see, we don't get much of a noise out here also. Like, you know, it is very okay. Like, you know, the kind
It's
of...
a very silent cabin actually.
Yes, exactly. Now I'll switch on the like, you know, AC. So it's really, really hot outside.
It's,
So
I think it's more than 40
it's almost 40
Celsius.
degrees. It's 36
Feel
degrees.
like maybe around 50 degrees
Yes,
Celsius.
it's
And you
36
know,
degrees.
he has just switched on the AC, and at the back seat I am feeling quite a good ambience here. The cooler is working, the AC is working very well.
So now if you see, like, you know, I'm actually driving this particular car, okay. I'm very comfortable in handling the car in this particular segment. It gives me a lot of power and the, like, you know, kind of throw that it requires whenever you are driving, whether in the ground or in the city, okay. Now this instrument cluster, I would like, you know, if you see, is very intelligent in a sense, like, you know, it gives you so many notifications whenever you are driving, even though it does not make you distracted. So now you see a gear shift change. That means I need to change my gear. I change it and the arrow is gone. So these are some of the very good like, you know, features which like, you know, Renault offers you in this segment. Now it is time for me to change the gear again, and I change it. Okay. Now there are certain other features which are also very good in this like, you know, console. Is that it gives you a beep. It gives you a beep if your seat belt is not on. It gives you a beep, like, you know, if you are driving past 80. Okay, I'll show you how, like, you know, let me cross. Okay. See the beep. Okay, that means I'm crossing 80. I've crossed 80, and it gives you an intermittent beep in case, like, you know, if you keep like, you know, driving at 80, past 80.
I think this is the automobile standard that government has set from 2019, that whenever you cross 80 kilometers, you have to give a notification.
Exactly. Now if you see, like, you know, the maneuvering of the car is also really good. At a very short radius I could turn, okay, and, like, you know, the rev up or the power up of the engine is also good, okay. That means it is, even though it is 800cc, it is not short of that much of power that you like, you know, that people have a misconception that an 800cc engine cannot give you the rev up of the power or something, right? So it gives you a very good feel, like, you know, once you are driving, okay. It gives you a very good kind of a mileage understanding. Like, if I see it now, I will just show you in the clusters that I am currently, my car is just like, you know, 200 kilometers driven, okay. So my current mileage is 13.7 with the AC on, okay, and this is what I'm expecting in this kind of a speed. I can expect 24.7, 27, 29 kind of kilometers per liter. And distance to empty is 130 kilometers. The kind of fuel that I have, it shows me that my distance to empty is 130 kilometers per liter. So with this kind of like, you know, all sort of features that you are getting in this Kwid, it really makes a car to stand out in the competition market today.
Yeah, actually, you don't get so many features in any of the cars available in this price range. Like the Alto or the Hyundai has launched the new car, that is the Hyundai Santro. Santro is at a higher price range, and they are not giving at all any kind of, you know, the features or something like that at this price range. You will get the car at this price range, but at the base level you won't get any good feature in that car.
The build quality of the interior is also not that bad, I would say, like, you know, compared to the other cars that we have in the market today. The build quality of the materials, of the plastics that Renault has used in the Kwid is also not that bad. So now I will show you how the back camera of this car works actually. See, you put it on neutral, it has got a very different system. Like, you know, you have to pull up this lever, you have to push it to the left and then throw up, okay. So then your back camera gets activated. You get this range, okay, the blue, the green, and the green, the yellow, and the red. So now I'm going back using my back camera to park my vehicle. Okay. I can see that clearly, okay, you know, the range at which, like, you know, I need to, like, you know, push it. Once I see that there is a different
that's all for today's review of this Renault Kwid 2019 version. I'm very thankful to Ayan for giving the in-depth review of his car. He has actually studied the car very well before purchasing his car and compared with many good cars like the market leaders like the Maruti or the Hyundai or any other car. He has compared so many cars and then he has purchased this car. So you can see how happy he is with his car. So friends, that's all for today. We will be bringing you more videos and more reviews for you. Please help us by liking our video and commenting and sharing the same. And also don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.